What's good, enterprisers? It's Jason here again, and in this video I want to talk to you about debunking some of the most common fallacies that you probably have heard in business. Now, whether you've been in business for any amount of time or if you've just been in sales and marketing, odds are you've probably heard some of these sayings, as it were, some of these mantras that a lot of people like to recite, or maybe just some phrases that have kind of been attached to sales and marketing and to enterprise and business as a whole. With that being said, I want to go ahead and address three of the more common ones that I've probably heard in my tenure as a business person and being around businesses, and then of course call them out for what they are, which is complete and utter garbage. At least that's how I see it. I don't see them as truth. I see them really as kind of misnomers, kind of misconceptions, and we'll just dive right in, all right? Number one, money is evil, or perhaps money is the root of all evil, right? Now, there's two schools of thought around this, right? Obviously, there's some people who just think that money in and of itself is bad, intrinsically bad. They think that money is a negative thing. Money is sleazy. Money is evil. Money is associated only with doing the devil's bidding, right? If you like money, or if you like to have money, or if you seek to acquire a lot of money, then by default and by nature, that also makes you someone who has an evil virtue, all right? I don't think that that's the case at all. Now, adversely, there's also the other side of it where people think that money is the root of all evil, and maybe this stems from some of our spiritual and religious friends, of course, of which I am one of them, and again, they also have it wrong. They like to refer to scripture where it says that the love of money is the root of all evil. And I'll be honest with you, that is true, all right? Because the people who just love money, right? Clearly, you've got some different values and you've got your priorities straight. Don't have your priorities straight, but just because having money is something that you want to have does not make you evil, right? Money is not the root of all evil, and money is not evil in of itself. The way that I view money is I view money nothing more than a magnifier, all right? If anything, it's probably the world's greatest magnifier, the world's greatest, microscope, because what it does is it's an amplifier. I believe that if you're a jerk when you're poor, you'll probably be a jerk when you're rich, right? But I also believe that if you have good intentions and if you have a good heart and if you have, the best desires to help and serve, I believe you can do more when you have money as a resource that's available to you in abundance. So to that end, by all means, seek to acquire more money. Go ahead and make more money, all right? I tell all the people who follow me, right? Whether you're a client or a coaching student, I tell people, I want you to become wildly successful. I want you to become filthy rich, and I want you to do it on purpose. Largely in part because I know, because I've screened them, at least have a good understanding of their character makeup, is that if you have the resources to do something big, then you probably will do something big and helpful to somebody else. So is money evil? Long story short, no, money is not evil at all, all right? And again, to that point, I actually don't love money. I love what I'm able to do with it when I have more of it. I love the person that I'm serving, the ministries that I can support, the impacts that I can have when I'm able to reach farther by the resource that money allows me to have. Number two, if you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come, all right? Not only is this a common business saying, but it's also a phrase that was made popular in the movie Field of Dreams. And while that was a great movie, and while this is kind of just, again, recited in many business seminars, I can't even tell you how many times I've been in a training or in a seminar where this was said: if you just focus on building and being good at it and building quality stuff, then they will come and they'll spend money, right? This is absolutely wrong, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be working on your craft, and I'm not saying that you certainly should not be putting quality in the work of what you're doing, and you should be building something great. But even as a builder, for me, you know that I'm big on sales funnels and things like that, so I definitely love to construct good offers and build good websites. But no matter how good your opportunity is, your website, your sales funnel, whatever you've got going on, no matter how good it is, people will not just come and show up and throw money at it, right? People will not come unless you call them to come, and people will not spend money unless you prompt them to spend money, unless you're making them an offer, all right, in exchange for fair value of the dollar amount that you're asking for. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is sadly a mantra and a mindset that has plagued and infected a lot of good people who could otherwise be wildly successful in their endeavor, right? If you think about the average person who wants to get started in an online business or a home-based opportunity, for instance, let's call it affiliate marketing or perhaps MLM, network marketing, right? A lot of them think that that the key is just to pick the right opportunity, right? A lot of the thing is just, okay, if I get positioned properly or just, buy into this thing and I build it, what I'm doing, right? They think that just having what it is that's available to them makes them wildly successful. And no, that's not the case. Now, again, you should be building out something good and you should choose carefully what you want to go ahead and participate in. But unless you're actually marketing, unless you're actually selling, unless you're actually closing, they will not come, they will not show up, and they won't pay you and you won't get paid. So if you build it, they will come. False. Don't just build it, tell people about it. Number 3, and finally, sales is nothing but a numbers game. Sales is nothing but a numbers game, or sales is only a numbers game, right? Focus on the numbers, all right? Now, while there is truth to this saying, right, sales can be a numbers game, sales is definitely a contact sport, as I like to call it, because the more contacts you make, then logically that increases the number of people that you can talk to, engage with, sell, close, and hopefully make money and profit off of. Sure, that exists, but the thing that I'm trying to get at here is that most people are focusing on the numbers game as their whole mindset and their whole approach to the sales and marketing game. In other words, whatever I have, if I can just talk to more people, if I can just increase my reach and engage more people, then that will in and of itself fix my problems, right? That will fix my problems, that'll give me more sales. And again, while that kind of makes sense logically on the surface, it's not exactly true. The reason for that is because not all buyers are created equal, right? So rather than play the numbers game, what I would encourage people to do is don't play that game at all. Don't play the numbers game, play the matching game. In other words, don't just focus on talking to more people, focus on talking to more of the right people, right? I believe that target audience and target marketing are the things that you need to consider and that are far more important than how many more ways can I talk to different people, right? How many more people can I get inside my funnel? I think your funnel is important, but I think your filter is equally as important. So don't just try to fish in a bigger pond, fish in the right pond, right? Talk to the right types of people. And that way, when you get sales, not only do you get sales that make you feel good, but these are sales that stick. These are sales that are less likely to refund. These are people who are more likely to do business with you not only now, but also in the future as you develop further offers and deliver further value. There you have it, my friends. Those are 3 of the most common fallacies in business and sales that hopefully now you can see are absolutely wrong, are debunked. I could go on and on this topic. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to go ahead and talk about some more in further videos. I'd be happy to do that. I could go all day on this stuff. I find it really, really fun. But anyways, I hope this was helpful to you. Let me encourage you to give me a like, a comment, a share, but most importantly, you know what to do. Subscribe as well as hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any more hot new content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. This is Jason Lago with Always Enterprise. I'll see you next time. Take care.